Miguna Miguna is a controversial Kenyan-Canadian lawyer born in Magina in Nyando constituency. He's a born Kenyan citizen. Miguna Miguna is a controversial lawyer and self-proclaimed general who is forcefully exiled by the Kenyan government to Canada, where he's also a lawyer practicing law with the KMM lawyers. Recently, he tweeted that KM lawyers wish Kenyans and freedom fighters, liberators a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. There is something about Miguna Miguna that is funny, and that we want to know the people who Miguna Miguna is following. Oh my, this is getting interesting. Did you know that Miguna Miguna are following some of the Kenyans politicians, both in UD and ODM, and enemies and friends alike? He's followed by 1.8 million followers. So the controversial lawyer is very influential. Let us look at some of the people that Miguna Miguna is following. There you go. He's following 750 top sites. Amongst them is what he called the Githeri media. That wasn't. We have topping the list of those followed by Miguna Miguna is NTV Kenya. That is National TV Kenya. Mike Sonko. Earlier on, Miguna Miguna asked Mike Sonko in a debate that to spell the word governor. So you can see Miguna Miguna is so controversial. He follows Kipchumba Murkomen, that is former majority leader, now one of the Ruto boys on the ground, spearheading the UD agenda of bottom-up and hustler nation. He follows Nelson Harvey, the president of Law Society of Kenya, the 49th president of Law Society of Kenya. Brian Yuri, founder of Mental Health Kenya. Does Miguna Miguna have mental health issues? Dr. John Njenga Karugia, that one is one of the citizens that Miguna Miguna is following. Senator Susan Kihika. Yeah, these are Jubilee guys. Susan Kihika, Ndindi Nyoro, Irungu Kangata. So Miguna Miguna is in this UDA stuff, but his recent tweet was so controversial. He posted in his YouTube, on his Facebook account, that Dennis Itumbi should be treated. William Ruto should treat, William Ruto and the UDA brigade should treat Dennis Itumbi with the stolen billions, with the billions that they have stolen. Irungu Kangata, those are UDA top cream. Mohammed Ali, UDA top cream. Hon Caleb Kositany, UDA top. Senator Johnson Duya Mudhama, UDA top cream. Mutula Kilonzo is for Wiper, that is for that party. He follows journalist Linus Kaikai. Miguna Miguna also follows on Oscar Sudi, and the guy who hosts him in the panel, Jeff Koinange. Jeff Koinange live. I think we have several videos of Jeff Koinange interviewing Miguna Miguna on several occasions. And that is where you find who the real Miguna Miguna is. Miguna Miguna is following Linda Katiba. Yeah. Then kuna Kunta Kinte. Kunta Kinte is a name from possibly Central Africa. That one is Congo. Kunta Kinte. I've heard Kunta Kinte in several rumba songs. Vanti. Miguna Miguna is following Deno, Alex Mayore, Kandie, Sharia. I'll be going for the Diko of Kanairo, that is in Nairobi, the Diko of Nairobi. Jay-Z Mwitu. So Miguna Miguna is such a controversial guy. You didn't know that. Did you know all this? That Miguna Miguna is following these guys? Dr. Dennis Addison Ouma, Paul K, KOT Loyals. That was Kenyans on Twitter, the most controversial people on earth. Nyundo ya Kenya. Very funny names. Miguna Miguna is following Jimmy Wanjigi, businessman, tycoon, or business mogul in Kenya. At one point, it was referred to as the deep state. Okara Maranga. I will be going for familiar names that we can all identify with. Simon Young. Yeah, Miguna Miguna is following a number of guys, only to mention but a few. Yeah, Miguna Miguna is following a number of guys, only to mention but a few. Those are the top cream. That's what I wanted to highlight. So that is how controversial Miguna Miguna can be. CJ, Martha, K, Koome. Miguna Miguna has gone after her in several occasions. That is the president of the Judicial Service Commission in Kenya currently. Martha Koome took from the baton from David Maraga. Miguna Miguna is following the Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. Yeah? That one is awesome. Senator Ben Cardin of the US. Those are some of the guys that Miguna Miguna is following. Prominent personalities across the world. And there is more and more and more. We can explore them today. Miguna Miguna is following Washington Post. Yeah, those are some of the top sites. President Joe Biden. Miguna Miguna is following President Joe Biden, the current president of the United States of America. Chadema, Tanzania. Chadema is the main opposition political party in Tanzania. Miguna Miguna with this opposition staff resisting every government. Miguna Miguna is following Paul Kagame. I don't know what Miguna Miguna has to say about Paul Kagame, but that is a story for another day. I was analyzing the list. Court of Appeal for Ontario. That is Ontario in Canada. If it were not for Miguna Miguna, then we wouldn't have known that there is somewhere called Ontario. Miguna Miguna is following the main opposition leader in Uganda. That is on Bobi Wine. Bobi Wine is a controversial musician, opposition leader. He contested against Museveni. Things went sideways, and now I think there is stability in Uganda at the moment. Miguna Miguna is following one of the journalists we have in common. That one is Trevor Ombija. Trevor Ombija is a journalist for the Monday Report, Citizen TV Kenya, and also Ramogi TV currently is working both sides, and Royal Media of SK Macharia. Miguna Miguna is also following the UDA, Mama Miradi, Millicent Omanga. These are some of the people that Miguna Miguna is following on Twitter. Voice VOA, Voice of Africa. Yeah, Miguna Miguna, as I said earlier, is following Joe Biden. That one is expected. Yeah, Miguna Miguna is updated, and the list goes on and on to the 750 people that Miguna Miguna is following across the world. What do you think of the list of these people that Miguna Miguna is following? What do they have in common? Oh, I almost forgot CNN International, where Larry Madowo of Kenya works. That is one of the sites that Miguna Miguna happens to be following too. The list goes on and on in an endless cycle. CBC network. I know Philip aware of CBC cable network. So what do you think of this list that Miguna Miguna happens to be following? Miguna Miguna is following World Bank Social Inclusion. Miguna Miguna cannot fail to follow Human Rights Commission across the world. Yeah, there is a number of world organizations that he happens to be following. He's a liberation fighter, fighting for justice, going after Huru. He's following also Amason Joffa Kingi, that one is the governor for Kilifi County. There are a number of your Milele FM. Miguna Miguna is following Milele FM. Yeah, so there are a number. The list is going on and on. Dr. Rosalind Akombe. Yeah, the list is long. Yeah, Dr. Rosalind Akombe was in the IBC the other time. Miguna Miguna is following senior editor Joe Ageyo, communication practitioner, debate moderator. Yeah, that one is Joe Ageyo. That is the list of those who are followed by Miguna Miguna. I'm ending it at that point. Yes, that is. Those are the people that Miguna Miguna happens to be following. But there are a number of followers. Miguna Miguna is followed by so many people. 1.8. That is Miguna Miguna works at KMM lawyers. Yes. And that one is a profile for Miguna Miguna. Stay tuned, we'll be updating you, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.